Hey guys, it's me, Carly, coming at you with another video. And today I want to talk about the movie WALL-E. This movie is so absolutely boring, okay? I'm sorry to those of you who love it. If you love WALL-E and you don't want to hear anything negative about it, this is the time to exit the video. But if you stay and you complain and cry saying I'm being bitchy about WALL-E, then sorry, sweetheart. Sorry, boo, but that is your fault because you have been forewarned. Okay, now that disclaimer is out of the way, let's get into the movie. WALL-E, okay, I honestly had a hard time paying attention because it was just slow. Nothing happened until like the end, and it is like a good 40 minutes of WALL-E on Earth, just before he even meets Eve. It takes like, this movie is an hour and 38 minutes long, so like 40 of it is spent with like no interactions until they get up to like outer space where the people are. And in this case, as Ariel would say, I want to be where the people are. I want to see them jumping, dancing, looking around. And they're walking around. Okay, none of them are actually walking around because they're sitting around. Like, because they're sitting around and, doing nothing. Literally doing nothing but eating, and they are overweight and they move around in chairs. Okay, first of all, how is it exactly that you don't have artificial gravity for these people to use their muscles, or like you don't have like artificial life somewhere? And why are these people so fat? Because you don't have access to plants, soil, or any other type of food, or any other type of animals. And the answer, because I just watched a fan theory video, is cannibalism. And the best way to make something that is more disgusting palatable is to liquefy it and drink it through a straw, because nobody eats with bowls, nobody eats with plates, forks, or any normal eating utensil. It's all in a cup, served smoothie style. And they have to eat to survive and drink water. But in outer space, you don't necessarily have access to life sources. So that would be caloric dense, as the video put it, and they would actually probably end up looking like skeletons who haven't had food, and if they ate too fast, they would die. So yeah, it's really just it's weird. And the Earth is overly polluted, of course, and my question is, why is there only one WALL-E, like one robot cleaning the Earth? And like, he collects things, and yeah, it's kind of cute, but wouldn't there be more than one robot cleaning the Earth? Because having one robot it's one thing if it's sections, but just having one robot, the entire robot, is unrealistic, because I know there was supposed to be more WALL-E robots helping, but they're all broken down. And if WALL-E is smart enough to repair himself when he's starting to break down, how come he's not smart enough to try and make other robots like him so he's not alone? Yeah, and let's see. Eve just isn't smart at finding plant life. And how is she even made to identify plants? Like, I mean, how come she can identify the plant as a form of earth life, but she can't identify the damn cockroach as a form of life? Was it a cockroach? Was it a cricket or a cockroach? I'm pretty sure that Wally's friend was a cockroach. How does that not pick up? How does her reading of earthling things register a plant, or reading of life register a plant as a living thing, but she doesn't register the cockroach as a living thing, which it's literally crawling around and doing stuff. I feel like my face is just so crooked, you guys. I'm sorry. But how does she... I just don't get it. So either Eve was not programmed to pick up that bugs were a living thing, or she was programmed to pick up that bugs were a living thing, and like anything living, like any living things like plants, animals, bugs, whatever, or that's just a plot hole in the movie. And she's intelligent enough to solve in a Rubik's Cube for some reason. And I don't know, it just... that whole thing was bad. Then Wally is somehow registered as a foreign object, and they don't know what Wally is. And Wally and Eve romance was just kind of dull. There's no fun interaction. I mean, well, they have a cute interaction, like him showing them what a beater thing is and whatnot. But I just... I'm not a fan of it. And it's like... I know there don't have to be people in a movie, but can there at least be some... Can there at least be some dialogue, a semblance of dialogue, or some type of interaction? And how come everyone is in outer space? Like, are you telling me there is, like, not at least a few humans on Earth? Like, not one human is on Earth, didn't get left behind or anything? It didn't have, they didn't have a human working on the Earth trying to repair robots and trying to find, help get rid of litter. Not one human or a few humans on Earth. That's confusing. Secondly, the humans in outer space, they should not be fat the way they are. Because, first of all, in outer space, you have to find ways to maintain your food, which there's no water, soil, or any type of life sources in outer space except humans. And the one thing that humans are eating, they are possibly cannibals, because they wouldn't be that big in the first place, and humans are pretty calorie dense. So, what now? And the other thing that bothers me is, like, how come humans don't know how to walk? Or, like, they can play games like golf and know what sports are, but the damn captain doesn't do anything. He knows what coffee is. Oh. I just had a really bad thought. Because of the cannibalism. What if the coffee isn't coffee? He thinks it's coffee, but he's really drinking feces of other humans. That is a really gross thought. Oh my gosh, that's so disgusting. I don't even want to think about it. Ew, ew, ew. even though they're probably eating each other to survive, because after 700 years, you would run out of food. What else? You'd probably run out of food, and you would have to be desperate enough to eat your fellow co-passengers. So, yeah. And also, I want to know how there's like an educational system for babies, but there's like no educational system for teens, adults, or anything. And how come the captain's only duty is to get up, roll to the chair, read announcements, and drink coffee? Because he does nothing. And he literally has that realization after he sees a reflection of himself who's morbidly obese. And it's just that he doesn't do anything. None of them do, and they don't even know how to use their legs. And now I'm questioning how there's babies, because I'm sorry, but I'm gonna get a little more graphic. I doubt they would even have enough energy to have sex. Because, first of all, being that heavy, you're more at risk for a miscarriage. And you are more at risk. You're at risk for other things too. I'm not a doctor, so I don't know what else you'd be at risk for, but you're going to have a higher risk pregnancy, and it's going to be a little more dangerous for an obese person to carry a baby than it would be for a healthy sized person. And look, I'm not here to, I don't mean to sound like I'm fat shaming, but honestly, Wall-E kind of sends subliminal message that it's okay to be fat and lazy and not use your muscles. Because my brother has this saying that motion is lotion, or you guys know it as the saying is move it or lose it. And they're not using their muscles, so they're losing them. They're not using their bones or anything. And how exactly is it that they can swim? Kind of, but they have to sit in hover chairs, and they have like enough strength to dip their toe in the pool, but them doing any other physical activities is just next to impossible considering their size. And the captain learning how to walk was like a baby taking their first steps for the first time again. Well, not again, but for him it is. And if he's been on Earth before, why doesn't he know what a damn plant is? Like, how many other captains were there before him? And wouldn't they have left some research for the next captain to know how to run the ship? Because you can't be in FaceTime that long. Sorry, Lincoln was calling me. I'll call you back, I'm sorry. And it just seems like, that you would know what to do in outer space. And the fact that you don't know what a damn plant is, or you don't know how to take care of your passengers, but you're competent enough to read announcements, and you think that planting seeds will grow you pizza. I know my boyfriend would totally love that if he had like a garden full of pizza, because my boyfriend totally loves pizza. But how are you not smart enough? Fine, I'll answer it. What the fuck? That time I was trying to answer it. Sorry. William.
Hey, Carly.
Hi.
What are you up to?
I'm making a video. Can I call you back?
I have some great news to tell you.
You're having a baby.
I am.
You're having a baby. I'm gonna be an auntie, guys. Sorry, this is spur of the moment. William, literally, I'm recording as we speak.
Okay. Call me back. I got Lincoln on the line, too. Call me back.
You know that he doesn't have an iPhone.
He does have an iPhone. He got an iPhone today.
No, he didn't.
I'm right here.
Lincoln, I'm recording a video.
And I just got an iPhone. What up?
How come you got an iPhone?
Because I needed one.
You needed one or you wanted one?
No, I wanted one.
There we go. Say hi, guys.
Hi, guys.
Hi, guys.
Okay, shut up. Okay, literally, okay, now this is going on YouTube, but I'm gonna be an auntie!
You are.
An auntie.
Yay!
Auntie Carly.
Okay,
TT Carly.
Hey.
okay. Now I gotta go because I'm ranting about Wally.
Wally? That's more important than talking to us.
I'm recording, okay? Now go away. Love you, bye. I'll call you back.
Hi, Carly.
Alright, bye.
Bye. Okay, I'm gonna be an auntie! Woo! Okay, that was an unexpected phone call, but it's staying in the video because I don't know shit about editing, and yeah, sometimes we're gonna have bloopers like that. Anyways, back to Wally. Nobody knows how to have a baby. That didn't come out right. Here I'm ranting about them. How are their babies on the, how are their babies? I totally lost my train of thoughts. Thanks, William and Lincoln, older brothers. Oh, yeah. How are they able to have babies on the ship if, like, they're... I don't even think they would have the energy to do, you know, have sex. So that makes me question a lot of things. Anyways, WALL-E is a good movie. Okay, it's not a good movie. WALL-E is a great concept, and it was a good idea for a movie. But it wasn't a good... It wasn't a good execution, and I think it would work better as a short. So I'm going to leave a link to the video I watched on how WALL-E involves cannibalism, and if you like this... So anyways, if you guys like this video, like, share, and subscribe, and leave a comment down below, and